Hi and welcome to your Mercedes EQC 400 4MATIC AMG line. To get the best experience from your new electric vehicle, here's a short 5-step guide to get you on your way. Your Mercedes EQC 400 comes with a real-world range of 230 miles, a battery size of 80 kilowatt hours, and a maximum charging power of 112 kilowatts. If storage is important to you, the Mercedes EQC comes with a boot capacity of 500 litres and with the rear seats folded flat 1,460 litres. Every electric car is different and there's no exception with the Mercedes EQC 400. Let's get you round the basics and on the road. Accessing your Mercedes EQC is effortless and can be done either with the key fob or with keyless entry. As long as the key fob is on your person, you can lock and unlock the car using the handle on the vehicle. If that's not for you, you can use the lock and unlock button on the key fob. In the cabin, it will feel very familiar. Before we get on to step 2, let's get you comfy in the cabin first. At the front of the seat is a lever to allow you to move the seat forward and backwards. On the side of the seat there is a vertical and a horizontal lever. The vertical one allows you to adjust the position of your back support, and the horizontal one allows you to lift the seat upwards and downwards. In front of that is a circular pad which allows you to control your lumbar support. And lastly, at the front in the centre of the seat is a lever to extend your thigh support. To get the right temperature in the cabin, you can use the climate feature on the centre console. You can adjust the temperature by using the outer buttons with the blue and red triangle, and towards the centre is your quick clear for your windscreen and rear windscreen. If you touch the menu button in the centre, on your driver's infotainment screen, it will show you the temperature and also the fan speed, which can be adjusted on screen or on the steering wheel on the left pad. Next, let's have a look at the controls behind the steering wheel. On your left stalk are your controls for your front and rear windscreen wiper and also your indicator. On the right stalk is your controls for your gears, but more on that later. To the right of that is your controls for your headlights and also your parking brake. Between your stalks and steering wheel are 2 aluminium paddles, one on the left with a minus sign and one on the right with a plus sign. These can be used to increase and decrease your regenerative braking. Let's have a look at the controls on your steering wheel. On the left hand side you can rotate through views of your infotainment screen and also adjust your volume and make phone calls. On the right hand side you can adjust the views on your driver's binnacle and also set your cruise control. Next, let's have a look at the driver's display. This is split into 3 sections. On your left hand side is your analog speedo. At the bottom is your current estimated remaining range, which in this case is 28 miles. In the centre of the screen is your current speed, which in this case is 0 miles per hour. On the right hand side is your power indicator. And then below that to the left is your current gear selection, which in this case is P for park. Now you're familiar with the cabin, let's get you on to step 2. Let's show you how to start your Mercedes EQC and get you on the road. Once you step inside, your vehicle will come to life. To start your car, you'll need to place your foot on the foot brake and press the start button to the left of the steering wheel. You're now ready to drive your car, so let's head over to step 3. Your Mercedes EQC 400 has an automatic transmission. So let's show you how to get into gear and get you on your way. Your gear selector is conveniently located on the right stalk behind the steering wheel, but before we can change gear, you'll need to place your foot on the brake pedal first. To engage drive, you'll need to pull the lever down once, up once for neutral, and up twice for reverse. To put the vehicle into park, you need to press the button on the end of the stalk. So let's have a look at step 4. We live a very connected lifestyle, and we can do that in the car as well. So let's have a look at the Mercedes EQC's multimedia system. Let's get your smartphone connected to the car first. On the main infotainment screen, please select phone and then select connect device. At this point, make sure Bluetooth is switched on your smartphone so the car and the phone can discover each other. On the infotainment screen, select connect new device. You should now see your smartphone on the car and the car on your smartphone. Select either one to connect both devices. Please make sure the pairing code matches on both devices. You may be asked to sync your contacts and also your favourites. You are now connected to the car and you can make audio calls through the vehicle. Your Mercedes EQC also has built-in satellite navigation. This can be selected on the main menu on the infotainment screen or hitting the nav button on the centre console. To navigate to a destination, hit the search button highlighted blue on the main screen. Begin typing in your destination and it will begin to pre-fill on the left hand side. Once you find your desired destination, select that destination and then you can navigate to it by selecting it again. The destination window will also confirm the distance and how long it will take. At any point you can look for a charger. You can do this by hitting the charger icon on the main screen. You can look for a charger in your vicinity, along the route or near your destination. Simply select a charger. You can either navigate to it along your route or replace it as your destination. And that takes us on to our last step, which is how to charge your electric car. Let's review the 3 different ways we can charge your Mercedes EQC. Your charging port is conveniently located at the rear of the vehicle on the driver's side. The charging flap can be opened by unlocking the vehicle and pressing firmly on the door to open it. Behind the door is 2 charging ports. The top half is for your AC charging and the top and bottom together is for your ultra fast DC rapid charging. So let's have a look at the 3 different ways we can charge your Mercedes EQC. The first is a domestic 3-pin Type 2 connector. This is the slowest option and will charge up to 2.5 kilowatts. This charging cable doesn't come with your subscription, but you can add it for a small charge. The more conventional way is a fast charge, using a Type 2 to Type 2 connector, which will charge up to 7 kilowatts in your Mercedes EQC. This cable comes as standard with your subscription. Your third and final option is a rapid DC charger. This uses a much larger connector than the 2 previously discussed. DC rapid chargers can normally be found alongside A and B roads and motorway services. Once your vehicle is plugged into an AC or DC charger, you can monitor the charge inside the car. On the left hand side is your current charging speed, which in this case is 6.4 kilowatts. To the right of that is the current percentage of the battery, which is 1%. And on the right hand side, your estimated charging finishing time to 100%. To finish your AC charging, you can press the open button on the charge port or press the unlock button on the key fob. If you're DC rapid ultra fast charging, make sure you hit stop on the charger first. Then you will be able to unplug the charger cable from the car. You are now set to go and you have everything in your toolkit to drive your electric car.